Dr. Aborisade, 2 minutes, please. Please.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. 2 questions were posed to me. One of them says, since I said that restructuring is not a problem, what do I consider to be the major problem facing Nigeria? Professor Abubakar Momo has clarified my position. From that clarification, and I want to reiterate, I did not say restructuring is not a problem. I maintained, and I still maintain, that restructuring is not fundamental. It is secondary. What I consider to be the major problem of Nigeria, facing the Nigerian poor people, working people, is the system of capitalism. When I say the system of capitalism, it is true, I'm speaking in abstract, generalization, which may not be understood. I break it down. What I think the major problem facing the Nigerian poor people is the failure to make the wealth of Nigeria serve the needs, basic needs of ordinary people. That is the problem. The wealth of Nigeria has always been used to serve the greed of the rulers. That is why the late Dr. Tuji Braithwaite, conceptualized politicians, bourgeois politicians, as mosquitoes. And he had a program of eliminating them. For example, the issue of relying on individuals and individual companies importing fuel into the country is an example of allowing the system to benefit a few against the interests of the majority of the people who are poor. President Buhari and APC campaigned on a program to ensure that we will be producing petroleum products that we will consume domestically and also export. But now, he announced that individuals and individual companies should go and source money from the black market, foreign exchange from the black market, and sell at any rate. Where is that program upon which he campaigned? That program upon which he campaigned will ensure that the wealth of Nigeria will serve the interests of the poor. And I think the Nigerian people and those who claim to be activists must insist that the Nigerian state, the Nigerian government, performs the primary responsibility of producing certain public goods, such as petroleum products. Let them take the fight against corruption to that sector. They cannot do it because imperialist interests are involved. Those who campaign and ensure that he came to power, their interests are involved. That is why they have not been able to go to the most fundamental form, to fight against the most fundamental form of corruption. Privatization is the most fundamental form of corruption. The second issue is, what is my opinion about lawyers defending corrupt politicians? Let me say, first and foremost, the legal profession is a conservative profession. It tends to unite the interest of the lawyer with that of the ruling class. Having said that, we must also insist that even if someone is accused to be corrupt, we must insist that that person should be prosecuted according to the rule of law. Otherwise, we are asking for anarchy. And if we think they can treat politicians or those they perceive to be corrupt anyhow without having a recourse to the rule of law, it may happen to us tomorrow. That is why I call for the release of Ed Sakzaki. That is why I condemn the shooting of workers in Nasarawa State. Because if we allow that bad president to take root, it can be applied to anybody tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you very much.